What's up, Eagles? We're back because we know you missed us.
But don't worry, we got a new episode of Eagle Eye News. You can find out a lot about a person based on what they have on their phone.
So because of this, we wanted to see what people's most interesting app on their phone was.
Me and Brandon wanted to know, what are the weirdest apps that Lake students have? We asked them what their weirdest app was, how they found it, and why they still have it. Here are their responses.
The weirdest app on my phone is like the Simpsons game on the App Store. My family showed it to me on a car trip because I get bored and I play it.
Tinder. I don't know. I got it as a joke. I still have it. My friends.
The weirdest app on my phone is Khan Academy. This is the only educational app I have.
Johnny Trigger. I don't know. I also don't know.
Flappy Bird. App Store. Low-key a fun game.
Definitely Monkey. It's just like an app where you can talk to people. My friend sent it to me. I actually don't even know.
The weirdest app I have on my cellular device is Shazam. You can listen to music like that. Shazam.
Flying Gorilla. It is a game where you control a flying gorilla. I found it on the App Store. It's an integral part to my character.
This has been Brandon and Blake signing out with Eagle Eye News.
The long-awaited Fieldhouse is finally almost done.
Ari and Blake are here with an update to see what it looks like.
Blake and I got an inside look on the field house, and Mr. Newberry updates us on when it should be finished.
The field house should be mostly completed by the end of the school year. It would depend on a few different things if they come in or not, but I would imagine it's going to be 98% complete. All the finishing touches are being done now, so it's just really nice to see the color come to the field house and the floor being put in, and all the different contrasts that come in versus just the gray block walls and the gray floor. So it's nice to see the color coming into it and all the finishing materials. We push for a field house because, especially during winter sports, we are strained for gym space. Having only 2 full basketball courts, it provides us a little more versatility for physical education classes during the day, and then weekend events as well.
Some Lake students tell us what they're excited about for the field house and some predictions they have.
Oh man, I'm really excited. The amount of basketball courts I heard it's gonna have I'm ready to ball up.
The field house will probably be used for gym class and practices.
I feel like it'll be used for gym class a little bit, maybe basketball, maybe volleyball.
After hours, it will be a shared facility. During the school day, I think, obviously it's going to be mostly Lakes, students using it for PE class. But after school hours, it will be a shared facility. Antioch will be hosting track meets and other events here. We will be hosting events. Athletes from Antioch will come over here for practices, as well as the Lakes athletes. So it'll be a well-used facility by all district teams.
There has been talk about the class of 2021 graduating in the field house, but Mr. Newberry does not see that as a possibility.
If it wasn't COVID, I think we could. Just with it being COVID, we can't put that many people in one space that close together. So I don't think that's going to happen. I suppose there's still a potential that the mitigations may lighten up and the field house would be ready for graduation, but very doubtful at this point. We always appreciate the community support and supplying us the funding to do something like the field house, the tennis courts, all these facilities that we have, including the classrooms and the buildings. We have wonderful facilities in District 117 and fantastic community support. It allows us to do a bunch of different things, so that's very helpful.
By the looks of it, the field house should be finished before the end of the school year. This has been Ariana Michaelis and Blake Winters signing out with Eagle Eye News.
Year looks different than normal, especially sports.
Ashley and Allie are here to inform you on what the spring sports are looking like.
With spring sports coming to an end and the new summer season is underway, just as the school year is almost done, the current coaches and seniors gave us some info on how they are preparing.
In terms of preparation for the season, I would say that, obviously we only have 7 days of practice, so there's a lot to get in. I think we're just trying to take advantage of every time that we can get.
We're preparing for the season with a lot of early morning practices.
We are preparing for the season by taking some easy days and then with a mixture of some speed and longer workouts and long runs.
With this unusual year, there have been some differences these sports have experienced.
For us, I think one of the big things is that we can't build as much as we normally would. Usually we have from January all the way till the end of May. That's a huge season. Now we're shortened down to 10 weeks.
Difference is that a lot of these players haven't had game time. I mean, they haven't had competitive games.
This season is a little different from last season because we're just hungry to go out there. We lost our season last season, so every rep counts, every game counts. We're trying to get out there and prove ourselves.
The IHSA have made safety regulations the teams have to follow if they want to participate this season.
COVID protocols that are taking place are we wear masks. The IHSA just passed today that the players do not have to wear masks during competitions, and we make sure that in the dugout they're not completely sitting on top of each other.
Right now during the meets and practices, all athletes, no matter what event, so mask on the entire time.
When you come out to the track, we're trying to limit our groups and be smaller sizes.
Pennies that I use for training, I wash them every day. We spray the balls down after every practice.
Especially with spring sports not getting a season last year, I asked what they are most looking forward to.
I'm just looking forward for the kids to get a chance to play again. I think a lot of kids have missed the opportunity over this past year to put the Lakes uniform back on and play.
I mean, I'm really just looking forward to having another chance to compete. I mean, we kind of got our season shortened, like right at the end of indoors.
The attitude, the personality of these young ladies is outstanding. So, again, just happy to be out there with them and happy to help.
I'm looking forward to being able to go out my last year with all of my teammates and just have a great time and just make sure I get as much memories as I can.
If you're still thinking of joining a spring sport, reach out to any of the coaches for more information. This has been Ashley Benaroche and Allie Dietz signing out with Eagle Eye News.
As fall sports are coming to an end, spring sports are quickly picking up.
Here's this week's highlights.
And that's it for this week, Eagles.
We're in the home stretch now and keep pushing to end the year on a positive note.
Soar to the top, soar right up to the top, and have a great weekend.
It's only one place I call, all roads lead home.